Howdy, howdy, everyone. Today we're having a look at a new map in Farming Simulator 25. It just came out on the modhub, and it's available for PC and console. It's called Riverview Farm. We are here today just having a look at it. It's a fictional UK map, and I literally just loaded into it. I haven't really seen anything on it yet, so we're going to take a little tour around the map, check out some of the things, see what it looks like, and yeah, so this right here is where you start off on the map. We'll just... Alright, here's where we start off. And let's have a look at... First of all, let's have a look at the map. So, we start off owning this up here. We're at the store. Let's see where we are at. That's kind of bright, isn't it? It's kind of hard to see. Alright, here we are. Well, it's just kind of light colors, but I see now. We're right here at the store. So we got a little island here with some stuff. We'll check out these points and stuff later. We'll drive around. Well, it looks nice. I like the layout. The layout is cool. Our farm that we own is up here. All right, so here's all the farmland that we own here. So what, 2 green bean fields, 2 wheat fields. Wait, it's hard to see. What is this? 2 wheat fields, 2 green bean fields, and is it parsnips or sugar beets? Sugar beets. All right. Interesting. We start off owning vegetable fields. That's cool. All right. So I hopped over to the farm. So here we are on the farm that we own. Plenty of vehicle sheds. Looks like a liquid silo. Yes, liquid fertilizer tank. Here's your starting fleet. Again, we can look at the starting fleet here. But it's kind of hard to make sense out of this list. But you can see we have a decently big starting fleet. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this list. I'd rather just look at the equipment in person to get a feel for what we have. I just chose to start with the starting farm and $100,000. This is cattle farm, part of it. Let's see. Farmland. Yes. So this cattle pasture and the cattle barn. Do we start off owning the cattle? Yes, we do. We start off owning 20 cattle. Okay, well, that's good to know, as long as we're here. Yeah, production. We have farm productions and all of these things here. So, well, that's pretty cool. Wow, it starts off with all this built-in. Wow, so that's like a generic, universal. Well, I don't mean generic, but, you know, that's like a basically built-in, universal, create everything production. Where is that at? That is right here. We're going to be checking that out. I've never seen that. If it's a thing, then I didn't know about it. So here's our cattle pasture. We've got 20 cows. That's actually pretty cool. I like the vibe. The vibe here really reminds me of Riverbend Springs. It must be, is it the same background in the back, do you think? It's something really reminds me of Riverbend Springs, and that's not a bad thing because Riverbend Springs is a cool map. Of course, this map is called Riverview. Let's check... This productions. Oh, you know what? Let's get in a tractor so we can drive places. There's a tractor. And looks like our equipment has, yeah, some use on it. That's always kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool when they start you off with equipment that already has use on it. It doesn't mean anything, but I think it's kind of a cool touch. It kind of penalizes you if you try to sell the starting equipment a little bit, which I don't mind either. I think it's okay. Ooh, what's this down here? Okay, I do want to go see what the farm production thing is, but the road out of your farm, it just kind of caught my eye. Let's check this out real quick. I should look around the farm, but if you've seen my map tours, I don't exactly always do things in the most logical order. I just got to look at stuff that catches the eye. That's very eye-catching. It's a very curvy hill. Let's see, how do we get to... right here. So back here we have another cattle pasture. Well, these aren't our cows. You would think so, but it says we own this. Yeah, but it said we only owned yeah, they're 20 Holstein. It doesn't... Oh, wait. Aha, there we go. My bad. Yep. So we got 20 Holstein cows in the one cattle farm. We also have a chicken coop somewhere in here. We've got 30 more cows. All right. So you start off with... That's cool. I actually plan on doing a cattle farm very soon myself. I love doing cattle farms, so this is cool. 2 cattle pastures, one on either side of your starting farm. Here is your farm production. Let's see. Ooh, this looks okay. This looks cool. I haven't seen this particular asset before, but well, no. What all do you create with this again? Yeah, so I haven't seen this. It may be a thing somewhere else, and I'm just out of touch with it. But probably 3 different recipes for this, I'm guessing. Yeah, and I like to produce my own stuff at the farm. I definitely do. I've always used different things to do it. I don't suppose it hurts to have one thing that does it all. Let's check it out. Well, that's pretty cool. So there's that. If you haven't seen that, like, you know, obviously I haven't seen this. You have a Universal Farm Factory. We should definitely get moving on. I got distracted by that, and it's kind of cool, to be honest. So it's very, very cool. Another, here's your main silo up there, of course. Let's have a look around. Let's drive around the map some here. So it's very hilly. I like the hills, like the, yeah, it's definitely got the Riverbend Springs aesthetic. Let's check this little path down here. I didn't see this. Yeah, there's lots of little twisty paths to your farm here. It would take some exploring to find all of the places in your farm for sure. So we got a couple of fields up here. Let's see, 2 wheat fields are on the right, and actually can't see them, but they're over there. Yeah, definitely very hilly, lots of trees, cool aesthetic. Here's your wheat fields. Let's see, so how big are they? Get a feel for your starting farm here. All right, so this one, field area, 1 hectare. They look about the same size. The other one's probably a little, just looks like maybe a little smaller. Pretty cool. Nice rolling hills. Lots of trees. I mean, lots and lots of trees. The map is, so yeah, it's on the modhub. It's available for PC and console. It's 340 megs, I think it was. I'm on PC. I think it was 340 megs, which is decent size for a map. It tells me it's probably fairly, you know, detailed enough. And there's definitely a lot of trees. I'm running a flat 60 frames. Oh, I loaded it in with basically no mods, so there's that. Something I don't usually do. I often forget to leave my mods on. This time I did turn most of them off. I only have a couple on for viewing field info and things like that. So it's very hilly. It's not too hilly. I've seen maps which I thought were too hilly. So far, not the case, but it is quite. It's quite hilly. And all I mean by that is, and I could be off on this, could be an opinion thing, but hey, you know, everyone has opinions. Generally, I like to see fields in flat areas, because generally fields are on flat areas. These are fine, yeah, but I've seen some maps that are like I classify as too hilly, where my classic case is North Mississippi River Valley for FS25. That map was so darn hilly that you could look at the fields and see multiple hills within the scope of one field, and it looked unrealistic and out of place. That's neither here nor there because it's a different map. I was just saying this map is not too hilly, but it's hilly, which is cool. And the hills look nice. Let's move on. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get distracted with silly things like that. So we are headed down here looking at these fields. Yeah, let's have a tour down here. We'll definitely check out some of the points of interest and points on the map. Okay, so the hedges. Yeah. Let's see. He says that so this is a fictional UK map. Obviously, I just got hung up on a hedge. You can't drive through the hedges, but it says they are cuttable, which we don't own this land, so I wouldn't expect to be able to, so I'll take his word for it. But yeah, you can see there's tree trunks in there, so I assume you would cut those. In the map description, it says that most of the hedges, the way it was worded, I take it to mean probably 90% of them are cuttable. We don't own that. I'm not even going to try. So, but yeah, I should be able to cut all those out for field expansion. And, oh, it looks like we randomly... Oh, actually, it looks like we do actually own this field. How did I miss that? Ah. Is there any other fields out in the middle of nowhere we own? I mean, this isn't in the middle of nowhere. It's only just right here. But, Oh, and that map I mentioned earlier, it was Upper Mississippi River Valley. Sorry, I messed up the name of it. It doesn't matter. It's not this map, neither here nor there. It's just, yeah, that map was too hilly. But anyway, chainsaw. I'm looking for a chainsaw. We're going to cut this hedge, see how this works. All right, chainsaw. We're looking for a place to cut. Oh. I was looking for one of these. I didn't see it, so I just hit the chainsaw and it randomly got it. All right. Did I just get lucky, or can you cut it anywhere? I don't know. See, I don't see one of those poles. I did see a pole when I got out of the tractor. I don't see one here. Yeah, I think I just got lucky. Oh, there's one. Yeah, okay. They're there. They're just hard to see. Yeah. All right, so... Here, let's drive through here. Yeah, cuttable hedges. I assume that we would want a stump grinder, whatever thing, to get rid of that fully, but obviously that's doable. Okay, so that's cool. So, just wanted to check that out. All right, so we got a grass field here too. 2 wheat fields, 2 green bean fields, a sugar beet field, and a grass field. I guess it's good to have a grass field for the cattle. Yeah, I'm not used to bushes with collision. Of course, I guess I should be not driving into the bushes anyway. Wow, that's a big hill there. Oh, bumpy road. I gotta say, I like the little touch of bumpy road. A lot of map makers don't do that. A lot of map makers just put smooth roads everywhere. It's nice to see an offer. It's just a small little thing, but it's nice to see the touch of an actual bumpy road. One of those things you don't often notice. I notice it. I notice when maps actually have bumpy roads, and it's cool. Yeah. So let's see where this goes. It looks like there's a river crossing here. Well, so far I think it's quite the beautiful map. Have a look at the... Is that road from FS25? It was the first thing I noticed when I loaded in the map. It might be. I'm not sure. Either way, it looks fine from the tractor, though. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't, like I said before, I don't make maps. I don't, yeah, but I try to show everything, and so you guys can see everything. If you want to try the map, then I want to... Oh, that's right, we're in the UK. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Huh. Well, I mean, no, I mean, I was on the wrong side of the road. Now I am technically on the correct side of the road. But, yeah. Let's check out... I want to check out the water here. See how the water looks. Alright. It looks cool. Hey, I think there's a fair amount of detail here. Okay, so anyway. Alright, so the map obviously has a lot of detail. Let's have a look around the map itself. I don't want to sit here and nitpick on everything like that when... Oh, darn it, I almost went to the right side of the road again. I don't want to nitpick too much on the detail. It's obviously a detailed map. So, we are now near the store, I think. Yeah, actually, yeah. In fact, that's where we just literally were. Oh, gosh. Well, it's... I just had breakfast not that long ago. Okay, yeah. I haven't even finished my morning coffee. Yeah, we are at the store here. Okay, so from the store, we go... I want to see this island over here. Or it looks like an island on the map. Oh, darn it. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to for the moment. Alright, so this here... You know, there was a period of time when I was playing Forza Horizon 4, which takes place in the UK. And I played that game for, like, I don't know, over a year. And I got really used to driving on the left side of the road, is my point. I got really used to driving on the left side of the road because, you know, Forza Horizon 4 was like a fictional depiction of the UK and, you know, live service online racing game where everyone's driving around. I got so used to driving on the left side of the road, but, well, I obviously fell out of that habit because I keep... So here's the road that goes up to that island. And, oh yeah, so there are collectibles on the map. I haven't found any yet. I just started. I kind of looked at the basic stuff, and then I started recording. So I'm seeing this map for the first time as well. But there are 25 collectibles. I don't know if they're just the Riverview ones or not. I don't know, but... So here's the little island. And just straight up from the island, just a bird's eye view from the island here. That's pretty cool. Right, so... Alright, from here, we've got two kind of... Are those the two biggest fields? There are some bigger fields. Yeah, I want to have a look at this over here. Let's look at some of the stuff on the map. Looks like we got most any kind of production. Soup factory, carpentry, tailor shop, bakery... Basic, basic stuff, production points on the map. I want to see some of these bigger fields. How do we get off this island? Lots of tight, curvy roads. I like the tight, curvy roads and the flowing hills. It's got a beautiful aesthetic. Some parts of the map could be tricky to maneuver around on with bigger equipment, but I suppose that's part of this country. You know, moving around in the UK, that's probably part of it. I've never been there personally. Here in America, we have really wide roads for moving farm equipment around. I imagine there it is a challenge. And I always think that every time I see a UK map, I imagine, you know, it might be a fun challenge, you know, to try to move some stuff around. Here we got a decent sized field. 8.5 hectares. That's not too small at all. Yeah, I like the whole look here. Reminds me of Riverbend Springs. It could be the same background. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's got the same like coloring, the same palette. Yeah, the same kind of palette, the same feel. Lots of hills, lots of hedges to... Okay, we want to go... I do want to go up here and see this. Oh, another bumpy road. That's very cool. I like the bumpy roads. This road looks fine. I bet this could be challenging moving up this road with those hedges. Yeah, don't forget those hedges have collision. That could be a nightmare coming up this with like a combine pulling a header behind you. It's easy to get those hung up on stuff you're going past. What with the hedges, I mean. So here's a pretty good size field. 8 hectares again. So is that going to be kind of the big fields are all going to kind of be between 7 and 9 hectares, I'm guessing. Which I think is a good size. I think it's a good size field. For sure. Not so huge that it's like... it looks really nice. That church right there, that looks really cool. Beautiful views here for sure. Let's head, let's kind of cut through their field here a little bit. Head south and check out some of these other big fields. So guys, yeah, Riverview Farm on the modhub. Fictional UK map. Don't be like me. Remember to drive on the correct side of the road. I haven't been in a situation lately where I've had to, so I keep forgetting. It's obviously not an issue. It's just funny. I'm just making light of my silliness here. Yeah, you can see the same thing I see, and it looks cool. Cool place. I want to come down here and see these big fields. I wonder if it's like opens up down here. I'm guessing it's going to. Well, the map author has definitely put in a lot of work on this map to make it So there's just detail everywhere. Detail as far as, you know, trees and hills and plants and interesting grass and flowers. It's not, I mean, it's definitely a map where they paid a lot of attention to detail, which I always like to see. I was going to say it's not a lazy, you know, design. It's not. But I think it's better to say that it is a really detailed design. So here's all these fields down here. It does open up, but there's lots of trees lining the fields and everything, which I think is cool. Here where I live, we have, it's like that, you know. Well, I think it's like that everywhere. Actually, I think that's just a universal thing. There's always trees along the edges of fields. Yeah, I guess that's kind of everywhere. And so that it's nice to see that here because that's how it is in real life. Yeah, I think it's quite beautiful. It's kind of a foggy day, but it's morning in the UK. Probably is foggy there a lot, I would guess, right? So there's that. I was just remarking it's kind of foggy. Can't see as much as if it weren't, but I'm not in control of the weather, so the weather is what it is. Notwithstanding, very cool map. Let's see if there's anywhere else we want to tour here. It can't hurt to visit some places. Let's go here. I don't usually zip around maps. I like to, well, especially since now we are without our vehicle. But here we have, well, I hear lots of cattle and everything. What is here? Oh, here we have a cattle dealer. Yeah, animal dealers. Oh yeah, so this might be a starting farm. It said there was 4 farms in the map information. It says there's 4 starting farms, so I'm guessing this here is one of those. Farmland 50 there. Oh, what's this? Let's check this place out here. Of course, again, without a vehicle. Oh, wow, this is cool. So we had a cargo ship. Yeah, I was going to say it's not a... I was expecting to see a barge. You know, it's a whole cargo ship. Oh, which we can't reach. That's fine. Probably for the best that we can't get too close to it. Looks great from back here, though. However, we can cheat a little bit. There we go. Yeah, this is the only mods I loaded it with is just stuff like this so we can view the map better. So here is a little look at the dock area. I think that looks really, really cool. And so down here we have, let's see what all exactly is down here. This area is cool here. Cement factory, paper factory, dairy, oil mill, preserved food factory, warehouse. All good to have in one spot. Harbor. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, so yeah, that's true. This is really fast, so technically we don't need a vehicle. I could have done the whole tour like this. I like to drive around in a tractor because it's, you know, immersive and all that. Oh, wow, that's a lot of forest. Where are we at here? Okay, so, oh, it's all one farmland. Interesting. There's probably other forestry places. Yeah, but they're all pretty big. So that one's affordable and smaller. All right, so there's lots of forestry places. Some of them are big pieces of property. Let's see, what's this? Let's have a closer look at this. So here's what the forestry is going to look like. Let me turn this off. Look at this detail. I like all the detail, the forest floor, all the plants, everything like that. It's not nothing because a lot of map authors don't put that kind of detail in. All right, so this is the map of Riverview Farm. Is there anywhere else we want to check out? As long as I realize that I can actually, I don't usually fly around maps because I like to farm immersively. But for the sake of showing you guys the map, we can fly here and still actually at 60 frames. So the map runs great. I mean, my computer's not that good. Some of the fields. Guys, I don't know what else to say. It's a very beautiful map. It's very beautiful. It's very detailed. Oh, what's this place? I get really curious. This video could go on for like an hour. Look at this place. This place is cool. All right, so there's a lot of detail here. There's a lot of detail here in Riverview Farm. Check this out. You know, I bet you there's collectibles here. Let me see. Let me hop down out of this and turn my HUD back on. I bet you, and turn my help window on so I can see. I bet there's collectibles in this place here. Oh, this is cool. All right, yeah, this map is super, super duper cool. And you know what? I've only been here for like 20 minutes. I bet you could find stuff here for a while. Just thought I'd see if we could find a collectible. But, well, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this little tour of Riverview Farm. I might play more. I might play some more here. It's pretty cool. Much the same aesthetic as, yeah. Well, not as much now that I've seen more of it. You know, I said it's like Riverbend Springs. Yeah, but not as much now that I've seen more of it. It definitely has its own unique feel. Obviously, it feels like the UK. But, I mean, the colors are like the same. But the more I've toured around this map, it's definitely a unique, cool map. Give it a try, guys. It's on the modhub. It's like 340 megs. It should be available for PC and consoles. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Make sure you are subscribed if you're watching. And click the notification bell so you can see whenever we upload new videos here on the channel. I'll be back with you guys real soon with something else. Mod review, more map reviews, perhaps, map tours. Of course, the farm that we're working on. Guys, thanks so much. I'll see you all next time.